In 1925, a man sold the Eiffel Tower for scrap metal. The buyer was too embarrassed to call the police. So 1 month later, he came back and sold it again. This is a true story. Every detail is documented. And it begins, as all great cons do, with a newspaper. Paris, spring of 1925. Victor Lustig, smooth-talking, 5 languages, 45 aliases, reads a small article over breakfast. The Eiffel Tower, it says, is rusting. Maintenance is ruinous. The city can barely afford its most famous landmark. Some Parisians, the article adds, think it should simply be torn down. Most people read that and turn the page. Lustig read it and saw a masterpiece. Step 1. Paperwork. He commissioned a counterfeiter to produce flawless government stationery, naming him Deputy Director General of the Ministry of Posts and Telegraphs. Step 2. The stage. He booked a suite at the Hôtel de Crillon, the most prestigious address in Paris. Governments really did hold quiet meetings there. Step 3. The audience. Formal invitations went to 6 of the city's biggest scrap metal dealers. Confidential government matter. Tell no one. 6 serious businessmen arrived. And Lustig, in a perfect suit, delivered the performance of a lifetime. Gentlemen, the Republic has made a difficult decision. The Eiffel Tower, costly, rusting, and frankly never meant to be permanent, is to be sold for scrap. And here's the genius. That story was plausible. The tower was built as a temporary exhibit for the 1889 World's Fair. Permission to stand had simply never been revoked. 7,000 tons of premium iron, gentlemen. Sealed bids, if you please. And absolute discretion. The public must not know until the contract is signed. Then Lustig watched the room. Because a great con man doesn't sell to a crowd. He selects one victim. His name was André Poisson. New money, aching for acceptance among the Paris elite. A man who wanted more than anything to matter. A deal with the government itself. The deal, the tower, would make him. Poisson leaned in. Lustig had him. But Madame Poisson smelled a rat. Why the secrecy? Why the rush? Why a hotel suite and not a ministry office? And here Lustig produced his masterstroke. Taking Poisson aside, he lowered his voice and asked for a bribe. Think about it, a crooked official demanding a little extra? That, monsieur, is exactly how a real French ministry behaves. All suspicion evaporated. Poisson paid the full price for the tower, plus the bribe. Roughly $70,000 of the era. Over $1 million today. Lustig was on the night train to Vienna before the ink dried, briefcase in hand. Then came the part even Lustig couldn't have scripted. Nothing happened. No headlines, no police. Silence. Poisson was so mortified at being fooled that he never reported it. He swallowed the loss, a fortune, to avoid becoming the laughingstock of Paris. Lustig waited in Vienna, reading the papers daily. When he realized no one was looking for him, he drew the only logical conclusion. If it worked once, 1 month later, Victor Lustig returned to Paris. Same suite, same stationery, same tower, 6 new scrap dealers. But the second mark was more careful. He asked around before paying. The story cracked. And this time, the police were called. Lustig escaped by hours, folding himself into a ship for America, where he'd go on to swindle Al Capone and flood the country with counterfeit bills. The law finally caught him in 1935. He took a bedsheet rope out of a New York jail window, was recaptured, and finished his story in Alcatraz. To the end, guards described him as the politest man in the prison. On his intake form, under occupation, he wrote, salesman. The tower, of course, still stands, the most visited monument on Earth. The man who sold it twice is buried in an unmarked grave. And that is this week's issue of the Gazette. Next issue, the day a wave of molasses ran through Boston, faster than a horse. Subscribe and read history's fine print.